Mother and her children terrorized by a group of armed men right in the middle of the night. Men in uniform who looked like the police, but that's not exactly who they are. They're constables who say they are law enforcement.
And now they say they're working to help police departments catch criminals. 5 Investigates first raised questions about constables 2 years ago. Our Karen Anderson is here right now with new information that she has learned since. Karen?
Well, traditionally, constables serve court papers for divorces or evictions, civil process. But we've discovered some are now moving into criminal enforcement. And the idea of an armed private force acting like police is raising alarms, especially after this encounter.
Me and my 3 children were sleeping. I just heard shouting and banging. I was shaking, very nervous, scared to death.
Somebody's up.
11 o'clock on a Tuesday night in May, armed men surround this Dorchester home.
Which window was it? That one right there.
And I peeked out my window and I saw 2 men and it said constables on their vest. I didn't know what they wanted, why they were at my door. I saw the handguns on their side.
But realizing they weren't Boston police, Serena Hurd didn't let them in.
Me and my children were huddled in here. I was trying to just calm everybody down. They were screaming, they were crying.
You scared the kids. I was peeking out the window.
Did your flashlight them?
Yeah.
They look like police, but they're actually constables. They're not here on a civil matter, the usual work of constables. They're looking to arrest a sex offender wanted for failing to register. This is their body camera video they provided to 5 Investigates. Here they're headed to the back of the house, to the window right by Serena's daughter, Naja's bed.
It made me feel scared and nervous. I didn't know what was going to happen. I don't want to get hurt.
The video also captures their comments as they become frustrated that no one will let them in.
It's Dorchester, I know better. Everybody's wanted in Dorchester.
It took some digging the next day for Serena to figure out just who had been here at her house and why. She discovered the constables were based on the North Shore, and the sex offender they were looking for, she'd never even heard of him.
It's the wrong address. Now we know.
Daryl Hines founded the Massachusetts Constable's Office, the private group that went to Serena's home.
A woman says her family was terrorized by your constables when they went to the wrong house.
Whoever was in charge of the children in the house at that particular time had come to the window. They just said, "Can I help you?" Then it would have been a whole different situation.
Hines defends his constable's operation, saying they were just following a lead. But he does admit some of the comments his constables made weren't appropriate.
Did your flashlight them?
Yeah.
Or if the child got scared, I'm sorry that she got scared.
Everybody's wanted in Dorchester.
That's an insensitive statement. That's not something that we should be saying.
Hines claims his constables are capable of these operations because he says they have extensive training.
We follow, state guidelines as far as law enforcement regulations to keep ourselves in line.
It is a matter of time before one of these goes sideways.
Norwood Police Chief William Brooks watched the video and found plenty to criticize.
To have a large group of people go out in the middle of the night, surround a house, and start banging on windows is crazy. You would not see a law enforcement agency in Massachusetts behave that way. Really, most of our arrests are done very low profile and in a very calm and controlled manner. And we do it that way because we're trained to do it that way.
Why did you have to do this in the middle of the night?
Because that's the best time to get them. Our success rate is at nighttime.
But police say if you're properly trained, they don't go in the middle of the night to serve this kind of warrant.
That's their opinion.
They say it's unsafe.
That's their opinion.